here for Make Your Finger Cat. It's a boiling hot day and I'm in the craft room. Now we've done all the gardening this morning and I've just had a nice shower, face mask, hair mask, shower, I'm in a sundress. It's warm in here, but I'm going to get some crafting done. So this is part 2. So a little while ago I did some tuck spots and pockets, or that was the plan. But I never finished. I only managed to, well, sort of 4, but 2 were undecorated and then 2 that were decorated. I've now lost them. Bear with. Found them again. Okay, so here's one and here's the other one. They're the 2 decorated ones. That place is going to annoy me. It's a little tag and they sit in the little pockets. And then these are the 2 plain ones that I've not decorated. They're just going to go in there. So I reread the instructions anyway, and I have to make 4 tuck spots and 2 pockets. And I'm going to share with you what I've received as mine. I'm late. It should have been received by the person by today latest. So I've already sent my apologies. I'm a bit late and obviously I've still got stuff to make. So I thought I'd stick the video on. I'll first of all start showing you what it is that Lisa sent to me. And then you'll see me, whatever I end up creating. No plan other than I need to do at least 2 more tuck spots, stroke pockets. I'm not quite sure what the difference is. I'm looking at what she sent me and they're all sort of very similar, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, I'm going to flip you around so you're above. Okay, so this is what Lisa sent to me. First of all, loads of extra goodies, bits and pieces, and some of these were actually already in the tucks. But I'm just going to show you. So we've got ones like that where you've got a spot there and a spot there. Potentially even a little spot there. Cute. And then this is like a ATC sized bit. And then we've got this one here with the beautiful birds. Really nice little pocket there. And then this one here with the butterfly and the lace and the sort of music print there. And then we've got this one here. I like the fact that she's sort of like a scalloped punch for the little hole. And there's another one here very similar with another one there. Lovely with all the different book prints and the music print and the butterfly. Sorry, I didn't show you that with the lace. Butterfly and a little button. I don't think I'd spotted that button until just now. And then this one's more of an envelope. So it's an envelope with a little pocket. So I'm assuming that's a pocket. Not quite sure which other one would be a pocket because they all just look fairly similar to me. And then that's really cute with a little strawberry shortcake type thing there. Very cute little image. And those 2 little buttons on there as well. Although one of them is a proper button and one of them's a paper button. Like a picture of a button that's been raised up. Really cute. So that's what Lisa sent to me, and now I need to decide what I'm doing. So I'm going to go and grab some supplies and get started. Okay, so I'm going to use similar supplies. So this is the supplies that I used for the last 2. So I'm going to keep them sort of in keeping, I think, with that. That's sort of a nice quick part embellishment pack. But I'm just going to start making really. So how are we all? Today for me is Bank Holiday Monday. Let's say we've had a busy day. We've been doing gardening and sorting out the hedges at the front, which then necessitated a trip to the Tip, which is my least favourite place to go on a bank holiday, but it's where I've ended up both bank holidays in May. I've ended up having to go to the Tip because I'm clearly mad. Don't know what's going on, but that's what's happened. Actually, we were a little bit prepared. We thought, oh, there's going to be a massive queue, so we went via the KFC. Not healthy, not good for us at all, but we had spent all morning sorting out the garden and it just seemed like the sensible thing to do to eat for lunch was to go via KFC, and we thought, oh well, whilst we sit in the queue for the tip, we can eat our chicken and our chips. Well, it turns out the queue wasn't anywhere near as bad as it was the last time I went to bank holiday, and so we did have time to do our chips, but not for our chicken. Okay, so I'm just thinking that this is going to be a really simple one, and I'm thinking something along those lines. Maybe we can do that across. And that would be really cute. So I'm not going to stick anything down, but I'm just going to start putting things together, because otherwise we'll have nothing to sand. So let's have a look what other gorgeousness we've got in here. So we used that last time, I think, with the oh, I'm liking that. Oh. So yeah, that was today. As I said, we had our, so we ended up, so we did the tip run, we ended up coming back, we managed to eat our chips in the car, but then the well, I had a wrap and the hubby had burger, so we had those in the garden at home, which was really nice. And then I've just basically had a shower and thought, right, it's time to come and attack this, since I have been really remiss in not getting this done in time. I hate letting people down on that kind of thing, so fortunately I kind of knew I was going to be running behind, so I did let them know. I'm thinking I'll do something along those lines, but I want a different colour on the inside. I don't particularly want that toucan, so I'm thinking maybe that across there. Need my so yes, I thought I'd come have a bit of chill time in here. So we are currently home alone, which is exciting because it's the first time since, well, I'd say at least March last year, but I actually don't know when it was, that my daughter's not been in the house. So she's gone to stay for the majority of the next week, which is school holiday time. She's gone to go and stay with her grandparents, which is my parents, which is wonderful for her because she gets to spend some time with them. Wonderful for them, they get to spend some time with her. It just has meant that me and her father have managed a little bit of quality time together. In terms of, we went out for a meal last night, had cocktails, and it was wonderful to go out and spend some time, just the two of us as a couple. I actually spent most of the weekend decorating and cleaning, so clearly I'm not very good at this whole being alone without the child thing. I've forgotten how. There we go. That'll do. I think I will just have to stick that down just so it's there. I think we can do some decorating on that. So actually, is there something that we can do there? Do I want to put that there maybe? Let's see what we got that's going to fit on here. So yeah, it's been a nice, I wouldn't say chilled out, because we haven't exactly done the chilling out thing, but we have had a lovely weekend and we've been quite busy and productive, which actually is a great thing, because it's not something we're very good at doing normally. It's the actual doing of the jobs. Wondering about putting the book print inside as well. and then maybe adding something else but printy there. So still too wide. Thinking that looks nice, a bit of a print sticking out there. I'm wondering whether we want another bit of book print underneath. Not quite sure which one to go for. I'm quite tempted with that actually. Okay, well, let's just put apart that and see what happens. So it's back to working tomorrow, although I am working from home again, so it's not going to the office still. I have been to the office now a couple of times, which made a really nice change from not. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm not actually feeling like I want to put any more book print in there, but I'm thinking maybe there'll be some ribbon or something that we can add along there. Right, let's see what else have we got. We've got some book print here. Let's start with book print as the base for this one. It's music print rather than book print, but you know what I mean. So yeah, back to work tomorrow. So my husband's actually he's had 5 days off work, which was very, very much deserved, given that he had been working every day for 2 weeks solid, pretty much. He'd worked the previous 2 weekends on the run with no days off, so he definitely needed a break. And actually I had Friday off work, which was lovely. And we went for a walk to the pub. It's been a lot of eating and drinking this weekend. I've got a weigh-in tomorrow. With it being the bank holiday, we're not doing the weigh-in on a Monday, we're doing it on a Tuesday instead. I don't think my weigh-in is going to be very good. Cocktails, meals out, KFC. It's not the way to go when you're meant to be losing weight. I can tell you that much for nothing. Thinking maybe a little bit of that on the inside. So yeah, there's been a lot of eating and the drinking going on. And then so that was Friday, and then no, it wasn't. What did we do? Yes, that was Friday. I had Friday off. That's what we did on Friday. And then on Saturday, my husband went to watch the football. And my daughter and I went to go and see Cruella, which I wholeheartedly recommend. Brilliant film, superb acting, amazing costumes, and a great soundtrack, as in some of the music's just classic. Brilliant music, loved it. So yes, so that was Saturday night. Oh, and I decorated Saturday day. And then Sunday, finished off doing some of the decorating. Actually wondering whether that goes better on that. I think it does. I like it on that one. I'd find something else to go on there. Yeah, so Sunday, finished the decorating, finished cleaning and tidying, took the daughter to my parents, saw my auntie and uncle, who I hadn't seen in ages. They'd gone to visit my parents, which was lovely to see them and to see them looking so well. And then we came back, and then I finished doing the cleaning because I haven't quite finished before I had to set off to my parents. But yeah, so came back and then went off and had our lovely meal out last night. I'm sorry, I am struggling to talk and to make decisions. I'm actually wondering whether I want to turn this into an envelope of some description, and this is where I can never remember what size it needs to be. So I'm thinking I need to cut it so it's maybe an 8x8. So yeah, dim sum and many cocktails last night, which was great fun. So I'm going to use my Crafters Companion Ultimate Pro, which I don't use very often, but I do use it for the making of envelopes. I'm looking for the little instruction book to just make sure I've cut that to the right size. So in here it tells you, oh, it's in centimetres, not in inches, you fool. Okay, so I want a C6 envelope, so I want 21 centimetres. Oh, actually, no, maybe I want a 17 centimetres by 17 centimetres. Okay, so it needs cutting down a little. So the plan is that my daughter won't return until Thursday, I think, and she's got all sorts of exciting stuff planned with her grandparents. They are going to Sefton Park so she can do some work for her textiles GCSE. There are some photographs she needs to take, I'm assuming, at the Palm House at Sefton Park. So she's going to go up there with them. And then I think they're planning to go to my other auntie's house on one of the days so they can see her. And then I think it is maybe to go to Southport, I think, on one of the other days as well. I'm not entirely convinced that I did that right, but there is indeed an envelope now. I'm just wondering actually if I can do it as a fold over. That would look quite cute rather than... Yeah, I don't quite know how I've managed to do that. I'm not quite straight. Right. I think that'll do. Okay. That'll do. So yeah, so she's got some fun little day trips planned with my parents. And so for those that don't know, my parents for a number of years lived in Spain, and then they happened to be in the country anyway when we went into the first lockdown in March last year, which was incredibly good luck that they were here and not in Spain, which I am incredibly grateful for, the fact that that happened. But then in June, the house had been on the market for a while, but in June what happened was they got a message from their estate agent saying that somebody had been and viewed the house. So we weren't quite sure what would happen at the time, but what happened was they did sell the house. So they had to pop back to Spain for a few weeks in July, when fortunately they were allowed to travel there, to go and pack up the house in 42-degree heat, which was not fun. But, you know, you have to. So yeah, they had to go and pack up the house and then send it back, what they were sending back to the UK with a man in a van, and travel back themselves. It was all a little bit stressful, to say the least, in terms of we really weren't quite sure what was going to happen. But fortunately, it all went to plan. And they got back in the very beginning of August, I think it was. And then they moved into the new house. Whether I like that or not, no, I'm not sure I do. I do feel like I want something. Thinking maybe... so yeah, so they moved into the new house in September, about 20 minutes drive from here, well, 25 minutes maybe, which was brilliant. It's perfect for them. Lovely house, and it's so close, and we've never had my parents this close for a long time. Since before my daughter was born, actually. I think I might stick that onto there. Just a cute little thing, and then that can go on top of there. Yeah, I like that. Right. I've got lots of bits to the side, but I'm thinking it's time to do a bit of sticking. So let's start by making these little embellishments up, and then I think I need to find some, I think I might like that one, wonky actually, yeah, I might find some, maybe some ribbon or some lace or something in the stash. It's going to work with these. What happened last time I was making these, when I made these, I was doing sewing, but my sewing machine completely and utterly went bananas. So I don't think I'm going to attempt to do actual sewing this time. But what I might do, if I can just find the right kind of pen, that might work. Let's see what that's like. Yeah, is I might do some hand-drawn doodly lines. So yeah, so for the first time in our lives, really, certainly since my daughter's been born, my parents are actually quite local. Because even when my daughter was little, they lived in North Wales, which was, well, it used to be over an hour to get there. So not exactly local. Thinking the white pen might be good for that. So yeah, so it was never particularly local, as in you just pop over. It was always much more of a planned type thing. So it is so nice to have them in the UK and local. Okay, I'm happy with that. It needs some kind of embellishment, but I need to stick it to the... I'm actually wondering if I might do it only on the 3 sides, actually. I'm thinking that then you've got potential to, for example, stick something in there. I'm wondering if I could maybe just, no, it could be smaller than that. A lot smaller than that. There we go. And I'm thinking that, yeah, that's nice. Put a little tuck, and then inside can create something else with the inside. Okay, bit of embellishment needed, but that one's at least all done. So this one I'm thinking we just seal on those ends. So yeah, so it's good to have my parents back in the UK and local, so that they can, we can see them and they can see us on a more regular basis. And also, obviously, now that we are potentially now coming out of the worst of the pandemic situation, and I also feel a lot safer that they're secure, given they've both had their 2 shots of the vaccine. So for the moment, things are looking good in that respect. So they might obviously look after Maya a little bit more frequently. Which gives us a little bit more sort of going out time without feeling like she's left home alone, or, I mean, she's old enough to stay home, it's not about that, it's just I don't particularly want to leave her out of stuff. But it is nice just for us to go out just and have some adult time, really. Right, that definitely needs something, maybe some kind of, I mean, it'll need a tag in it, so let's just grab one of those tags that I've made previously. Will that fit? That kind of thing going in would be nice. Okay. To do something with that. In fact, there's a nice tag, that'll work. Yeah. I love this sort of like just grabbing the bits and pieces that are sat to the side in order to make something. And there must be something we can add on here, maybe that one would look cute. I am just rambling, but hey ho, that's what happens when you're half concentrating on what you're doing. That's quite cute, isn't it? It's quite a cute little tag. And then I think what we might do is just read the sticker stash as well at some point to add some sentiment. So I need to definitely pull out some kind of lace and ribbon embellishments, and then also start thinking about lace, ribbon, trim and other kinds of embellishments. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff I can use. So does that, wondering about that, whether again I could do a pocket in there. That'll work. So do you ever make these sorts of things? So that the plan is that these will all go into our junk journals. Just going to double check again. That works. And that works. Okay. So yeah, these are going to go into junk journals. So obviously I've got all of those lovely ones that Elise has given me that I can use. In mine, I'm really looking forward to building stuff out of what I've been given so far. I've realised I've not put any notches in any of these. In order to indicate that there is a gap, but I think I'll be fine, because if I make a couple of tags to go in, so you can see how that would work, sticking out of that one, and then make one in that one as well, but I want that one to stick with there for the moment. Right, last one to be sticking together, and then I need to think about my tags. So I think just along the edges here. So I'm really disappointed that my sewing machine's sort of gone on the blink a bit, and I need to do something about that, but I haven't got time today, or haven't had time since the last crafting session, which was well over a week ago, in order to do this. In fact, it was the day, I know, so the last time I crafted was the day I was going out with my friend. Oh yeah, so that was more cocktails and more fattening food, but it was wonderful. I had a great afternoon, put the world to rights, had just a fabulous time. Lovely meal, super company. It was great. So that was the last time I was crafting. So yeah, over a week ago. And I haven't been near craft desk since, which I can't tell you how frustrating it is, because I've been sat here, but for work. So that's quite cute. Goes in there. I'm wondering whether it wants back page actually. No, that's the wrong side. But maybe this French paper. No, it's not quite big enough, is it, to... No, that's too... That's not quite right. Let's have another little look in here and see if there's any more. I mean, maybe that pink. Maybe, maybe not. No, don't like it. Pink. No. Okay. It can live as it is for the moment. Unless we go like so. So we have a pocket here, and maybe a pocket there. No, not convinced. Okay. Perhaps a bit of doodling will just help to make it feel finished on this. And then I'm going to turn you off so I can go and have a hunt for trim, embellishments, stickers maybe. And we'll see what we come up with, maybe with some tags or something along those lines. And that might help me decide whether I need to do something different to any of them to finish them off. Okay, bear with. Okay, so I've found some bits of trim, and I'm thinking that that will look quite cute if we just do little snips like so. And I'm thinking maybe we'll be able to stick it underneath there. What do we think? Yeah, that's quite cute. So just need to make sure we can add it maybe with some glue actually. Very early secure. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. Still feel like it needs embellishments. So I've got some stickers. So I like that Magic in Truth. Wishing. And a very wonderful place. Maybe. Yeah, I like those. I think we need a little bit more of a doodle around. just helps those sentiments to pop a bit more, or those little stickers to pop a bit more. Now, I'm thinking might have some gems that we could add. So I've got these little Happiness Blooms enamel dots, which are old Stampin' Up stash. As you can see, I've not used very many of the yellow ones, so perfect, because we have obviously got a yellow theme going on here. Putting that there, and maybe one over there. And that just helps to finish it off with a little embellishment. I do feel like it's a bit flimsy, this one, so I'm thinking we might just provide it with some backing. So I've got this crumb cake. I think that works nicely. So what we'll do is we will stick it down. I'm not creating another pocket, I'm just going to adhere this to the back, so it's not a pocket, but it just gives it. No, I was just wondering if I could get away with doing it the other way, but apparently not. So I think we'll just give it a very fine border. So a really thin border, and now it feels a lot more sturdy. And what we might do is just, is that going to fit? No, it's not quite. I think that will fit in there, and I can decorate that. So I'm going to leave that to one side to decorate in a minute. In fact, I think I might just corner around that. And we'll decorate that one in a minute. But that's one done. Right, this needs some kind of embellishment maybe, and maybe a sticker or two. So let's find some stickers and keep those embellishments out. They might keep going. So I have a whole load of different stickers. Maybe the gold ones, actually. Quite like the gold with the black. Tell your story. I like that. Tell your story. And then be true. Like that. And then maybe one down here. Trust your heart. There we go. I like that. And again, I need to embellish this. But other than that, I'm really happy with that. So that's, oh, do I want any gems on this? Maybe. Maybe just the one. Oh, I'm now thinking I like that green. Yeah, let's go for the green. That's that. It's nice because I'm sort of using up some old stash here as well. Right, this, I found this little measuring tape one, and I thought that would work quite well going through there. I think we will maybe fit that way. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to go like so, and we're going to find the stapler. Okay, so we'll go with the stapler on this one. not a particularly big stapler, so yeah, that'll work. Okay, that's quite cute. I do think it needs a couple of doodles on this one, and then we need a sticker on the front, I think. Go on like that. These are a little bit too big. Like that. Whimsical creatures. Right, this is going to need some kind of, wondering about what colour. No, we'll go with the green. It needs some kind of backing because it's going to go further across than the pocket is, and we don't want the sticky to stick where we don't want it to stick. I'm not sure if that made sense to anybody but me. Right. I think, there we go. Whimsical creatures. I like that. Right, definitely needs some embellishment. I'm thinking those yellow little ones this time. Maybe 2 down here, 1 over there. That's nice, like that. Okay, final one. Right, well, we've done most of the sticking down of that. It was just this. Contemplating sticking it along here, actually. So I wish I had my sewing machine working and I could, but I'm thinking maybe I run a bit of tape down here, then we can stick it to that. And then I'm also thinking, I'm going to just trim that off a bit. Also thinking that maybe I didn't do very well with the adhesive. There we go, that's better. It's a good thing about that double-sided adhesive is that it does rub away quite well if you've got it in slightly the wrong place. But I'm thinking that we might then stick a couple of staples through it. It's nice. I don't mind that at all. It has made it more narrow for the tag to go in, so that's okay. It's still going to fit a normal size tag. So I just need to create a normal size tag. So we've already got that there, so I don't think I want any word stickers now. I think we're going to grab some different sticker stash and have a little look through that and see what else we can add in. Many stickers, most of which will not be any good for this, but let's just, I'm going to keep that out because that might come in useful. Wondering if that might help. How's that looking? Oh no, this was a pocket as well, wasn't it? No, it wasn't a pocket. maybe we just go there with that. That's really cute. I like that, but it does need some extra glue. Very, very old stickers, these. Some of them probably about 12 years old. So I like that. Also wondering about putting those nice peachy coloured ones. I think this time we'll go for more of a, rather than a random, we'll go for a definite placing. So I'm liking that, that's nice. Okay, so I'm going to just grab out those other ones. So I was just thinking on this one, so these absolutely perfect for doing sort of little toppers, little tabs. I'm thinking that's quite cute. That works nicely with that, and I'm thinking that this one will work nicely on here. To add to that bit. There we go. Really love it when I go through a really old stash like this and find some uses for them. I really like that one. I'm wondering if that one can be used somewhere as well, maybe on here. That's fine, just need some glue. It's just great when you find a use for something that you've had in your stash for ages, and I mean ages. No, that doesn't go. Okay. I'm going to grab those other two that I've done actually as well, in case there's anything a spot that I think will go with those. So let me just pop my tags back in. I think we'll just use up these here. Whilst I've got them out, might as well use them. I'm thinking maybe in the centre of that flower, that's cute. And that one maybe in the centre of that flower. And then this one, has this one got anything that we can use? I think we use that one there. And one of the pinky ones, maybe there. And the final yellow one up there. Okay, so that's just left me with the 3 peachy ones. Do you know what? We might just go. No, can't use it on that. Can we use it on this? No, unfortunately, it looks like they're not to be used today. Oh well. Nearly got used up a full pack. Right, let me keep going through my stickers in case there's anything else we can use. Wondering if I can perhaps lift that and just put this little tag down underneath. Oh, I like that. I have to put a bit of glue on this because it did slightly tear. There we go. covered. Now, I did keep some string out, which looks like it's absolutely perfect for threading through here. And we'll just create a little knot. That looks nice. Going. I think the hearts are quite right. They're all about family. Sparkly purples, don't think so. Baby things. I mean, there's some cute things in here. Can we use any of those? Probably not. I mean, some of this is just ancient stuff. Some of it, not so much. That's not so ancient. Okay, I think maybe this is going to help somewhere. What do you think? Maybe that one. That's nice. I like that on there. Don't think there's anything else in there. Right, I think a couple of tags, and then there might be a couple more stickers we can use on the top section here, maybe to create some tags or decorate the tags. So what do I need? This one I've pretty much decorated, that's fine. I think this is a finished piece. I think it could do with one more set of doodle lines just on here. Then I'm done. And I'm not going to do anything on there. But I'm wondering about... I'm just going to grab my pouch of cardstocks that I've got. Is there... I think what we'll do is I'm just going to try and use up some bits and pieces that I've got. I think we'll cut this just slightly longer and a teensy bit wider, and it can go in with it. It might need to be a little bit thinner to fit actually. So I know that they don't necessarily part of the same thing, but I'm thinking, as in it's got the gold and it's got the theming of letters, but it's just another little layer, another little bit of cuteness going in. I mean, I want to use this now, but I can't. Okay, I'm going to count that one as done. Done. Yes. Okay, what am I doing with this one? This one I need to create a tag. So how do we feel about that colour? Quite liking that colour with it. I need to find my trimmer that I've now buried. Right, we need to have it about that, less than 3 inches. So if we go for 2 3/4 inches, let's see what that looks like. Does that work? That works perfectly, and I think we'll go for about that in length. There we go. Right, let's see if we've got some bits of paper left over that we might be able to put on it. And I'm wondering about just coating it with some of that. So that'll work. Right, what have we got in terms of those stickers? I did say I think there was something that I might be able to use. I was contemplating these. Actually, that's quite cute. We'll have the same in the other corner. Oh, not quite straight. There we go. What else have we got? I think we've got. So I have these fabricy tabs. I think that'll work on there. Oh, yeah, these are still very sticky. So we'll go like so. And that then sits on the top like so. I think we do need a bit of a, oh, what's, that didn't stick. So I think a bit of glue. So that we know it's going to stick in place. And I also think a bit of a doodle. Just on this bit, because those are quite shiny, those corner stickers. Do feel like I want something else, but I'm not quite sure. No, I think we'll stick with that. Yeah, happy with that. So there's another one done. Right, this one needs something. I spotted something and I wondered if we could use that. Again, I've had these stickers for such a long time. Perfect. I think we'll just trim the edge off. Okay, so there's a bit of stick that just insists on keeping going. And we'll just do a little bit of a line going round. Like so. Feeling like I'm nearly there on this, which is really good considering how delayed I am in doing this swap. It's a bit of a relief when you get to the point where you go, oh, nearly there, nearly there. And I am just going to take another one of those stickers because I just wanted one on there. That's really cute. Yep, I'm happy with that one. Final one, and then I'm just going to take another look at those other two as well that were sitting there. Do I want to do anything else with that? I think I don't. I think I'm done with that one. It's nice. Right, and are we feeling happy on this one? Do I want another tag there? I'm wondering. Just a tools, more of a bookmarky one. Have I got any black cardstock? I have. Is that going to be long enough? Maybe not. So it has to be around about 2 inches wide to fit in the tag top punch. Now, do we have any other paper that we want to add to this? So I'm just thinking I could do the coordinating, couldn't I? Have we got a tall piece of the yellow? We have got a tall piece of yellow. That's perfect. Just going to take off that rough edge. Thinking that if we stick that along there, so we have a small one and then we'll have a larger one. I'm not sure how large, but let's go around about that. Where's my skillet tag top of punch? Doing that. Hopefully, I've still got that same lacy trim. And I'm thinking not to decorate that, but to just slot it in so it's there ready for Lisa to decorate herself. I think I do need to just slightly trim those off. Bits. But I'm happy with that. Do I have? I'm saying I don't want to decorate it, but it just feels wrong not to. So what have I got left? I've got that piece. That'll work with it, won't it? Probably should be using Pritt Stick for doing some of these collagey pieces, I've realised, but it's a bit late now. I know the double-sided tape will hold well, so I don't think that there's a problem in using it. There we go. That feels better. Feels like I've finished it off properly. So that's from last time, and then this is from last time. I do feel like I want something firmer for the back than the book print I'm currently using. I'm wondering whether to just use the screen. Yeah, I think I need to. Just to give it a bit more strength. I mean, I know she'll be sticking it into a journal, but it just doesn't feel quite strong enough on that book print. With it being like a vintage book print as well. It feels like it will benefit from a little bit of additional strength. So, quick tip when you are, I'm at the end of that. When you're using adhesive like that, it's better to add it to the double-sided normal tape. There we go. It's better to add it to cardstock rather than to something that might be like the vintage book print, because you can find that sometimes it doesn't grab it properly and it just tears off a layer of the paper, and you could go towards it ripping. Whereas this way, you know it's going to fit, it's going to stay fine on the cardstock. You'll be able to lift the tape away, no problem at all. Right, I'm happy with that. So last time I did add some stamping, so I had stamping to this. I didn't add any stamping to that though. I don't think I want to add any stamping today. So they're my two from last time, but I've just finished them off. And then this time we've got this pocket here, this little envelope plus pocket, and then we've got this pocket here which comes complete with a tag even, and I'm just struggling because this one keeps folding back on itself, so I'm going to add a little bit, maybe some Pritt stick to it. And I think the issue is actually the way I've backed it, so I'm just going to lift it up and just do another seal with the glue. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that works. Okay, so that goes into there. I like that with the little cute tag on the end. Ooh. I haven't got mucky fingers, don't quite know how I've managed to do that. And then this cute one with the rabbit. So, I think I'm done. Goodness me, so a lot of waffling. Apologies that was a bit waffly. That's me today, really. That's me brought up to date with what's going on. Really enjoyed that. I enjoyed pulling out all those stickers as well and using really old stash and bits and pieces that I've had for ages. That was really good fun. It's always nice where you can actually throw bits of the packaging away. You're like, oh, I've actually used all of that. That's quite impressive. Ooh, I'm now also just looking. Loving it. So on the side I just keep random bits and pieces, and this is a little paper ribbon bow that I must have created a long time ago, a good few months ago. It's just been sitting there on the side and I fiddled with it whilst I'm in work, and I just spotted it then and thought that will work perfectly on there. Ta-da! Super cute. Used a bit of Glossy Accents because Glossy Accents dries nice and hard and it'll grab it nicely. I'm really, really, really happy with these. So hopefully Lisa likes them too. I'm going to enclose those two plain book print ones that I hadn't got around to decorating. I'm going to include those two just so she knows how I created the two tags last time with the fold. And she can use those as she wishes. And I'm going to go and have a little hunt in my stash and see if there's some goodies that I can put alongside with this. So you saw that she'd included loads of bits and pieces like book print and things, so I always try to see what else I've got. Maybe some more of the, like any of the leftover bits of paper and stuff that's from this stash. Might put those in because then she can decorate the page that she's putting it on and have it all coordinate. That would be a nice idea, wouldn't it? So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. Obviously, if you hated the waffling, please do comment and say, Catherine, shut up and don't waffle so much. Really sorry about that. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want to see more. Fingers crossed, the manic few weeks I've had at work are now coming to an end, so I'm hoping that I'll see a little bit more craft time, and there'll be more videos coming soon. So until next time, bye bye.